Hi, YouTube family. My name is Nurse Sherry. I am a quality longevity lifestyle specialist and enthusiast. I want to help you redefine how we think about health and vitality and the purpose that we have for our life in that framework. For this Vlogmas, I'm going to talk about all things longevity lifestyle and how to start it and how to maintain it so we can add life to our years and to get the jump on embodying our quality longevity lifestyles before the 2025 season. So, with that out of the way, on this episode, I'm going to be talking about the science of longevity. For those of you who've never even heard of longevity lifestyle, it's an actual science. A lot of the information that will be coming to you, that I'll be coming to you with, is not just research based, but I've also lived it. And being having a background in critical care for the last 2 decades, I've also seen this. So, longevity is a study of how to live longer and healthier lives. There's been some recent discoveries that include epigenetic aging, which is a common mechanism of aging that occurs when the body's DNA self repair and adaptations and the mechanisms of the self repair stop working. Another one, which is I found interesting, was it was an insulin receptor foxO signaling pathway, which is a key regulator in longevity. It's actually a isoform protein, and it's four of them in this pathway, and their amino DNA binding domain known as the fork head box domain. But basically, that's all technical. What you want to know is that they are responsible for mediating the inhibitory action of insulin and insulin like growth factors on key functions involved in cell metabolism, growth differentiation, oxidative stress, senescence, autophagy, and aging. I'm going to discuss all of that in another episode in reference to gene expression and the disease process in the body. Also, what's very important for longevity, and we've all heard this for health and wellness, eating right, but it is necessary. Dietary restrictions are important when we're talking about longevity and the health of the body. Most people say, I'm going on a diet, and you may release weight with a diet, but it's not necessarily healthy, and a lot of these diets are not healthy, hence the word DIE and die. And all you're doing is speeding up the death of the cells in your body. The way we eat contributes to whether we're aging healthy or not. Another thing I'm going to be talking about as far as the overview of longevity is senescent cells, and it sounds like it's spelled. And you hear senile, senility, senescent, old. So basically, these cells are created when DNA damage is not repaired, and they can definitely lead to aging. There's also things like the Grim Age test, which I like. So anyway, the Grim Age test is a DNA methylation based test that predicts biological age or how quickly someone is aging. So it's kind of like when you look at AccuWeather and it says the temperature is 70 degrees, but real feel is 66. When you take this test, your biological age may be 50, but your Grim Age test may be like 60. Not good. We want to reverse that. We want our biological age to be 50, and on our Grim Age test, we want it to be a lot lower. So anyway, there's also lifestyle factors, which I have incorporated this into my coaching program, which I'll talk about in a second. Anyway, it's NESSS, which I say is necessary. So it's the NESS principle: nutrition, exercise, sleep, stress management, and social connections. And it's a play on words. Isn't it so cute? Anyway, it's helps in promoting a quality longevity lifestyle. So now for my shameless plug. I have a coaching program that is based around the principles, the NESS principles, and an ebook. So you can click on the link below and get on the wait list for both of those. And we can get a start with the coaching program. Not only are you going to be learning the principles, you'll be getting bi-weekly coaching in a group setting, and you'll have accountability partners to keep us on the way. This is a 90-day program, and it will jumpstart you on your way to a quality longevity lifestyle. I'm also speaking about self-care in reference to quality longevity lifestyle in Orlando, Florida, at the Hilton by the airport on Friday night at 8 p.m. Why don't you just sign up? It's called Weekend of Greatness. I will also put that link below. And it is where professional development meets personal development. And the theme this year is You Are the Prize. You go away feeling so refreshed. You learn so much. This will be my third year going, and I'm telling you, it is not a weekend that you want to miss. So the links below for the tickets for Table of Greatness, which is on Saturday, or for the entire weekend, which is Friday and Saturday. Okay, so now let's discuss why lifestyle matters more than genetics. It kind of goes back to the question of nurture versus nature. Our parents pass on traits to us like eye color, hair color, skin color, our blood types. And unfortunately, sometimes, well, not unfortunately, also in these genes, there's like hidden mutations that, if activated, can lead to chronic illnesses. And here's where lifestyle becomes your superpower. Because when you're eating a good nutrition diet where you're getting in your fruits, vegetables, because food is your medicine, so you're getting in your vitamins, your minerals, you're exercising, because exercising works the heart, cardiovascular. Also, strength training is good for flexibility, especially as we're aging. You don't want to be those people that have to wear the little medical alert band. Oops, I fell and can't get up. Okay, well, you don't need that, because if you're strength training, you have great mobility and flexibility, so you're just not tripping over air. So this is where these mutations are passed on and they lie dormant. But unfortunately, if we're eating a crappy diet, environmental factors, we're not exercising, we're not sleeping, which is so important. We'll get into that in another episode. We're lonely. The pandemic, unfortunately, had really cut off social connections, and people had to find another way to connect. So when you don't have that in-person connection, which is necessary, then these mutations that were laying dormant, they wake up, and then they start manifesting in the body as chronic illnesses and diseases. So as I mentioned earlier, throughout this Vlogmas, I'm going to be discussing quality longevity lifestyle. So some key principles, like I said, the NESSS: nutrition, exercise, sleep, social connections, and stress management. I'll be discussing nutrition in the next video, like fundamentals, balanced diet, superfoods, avoiding those sugars and processed foods, which is so yummy this time of year. And I'm not saying don't eat it. I'm just saying let's do it in moderation. Let Christmas Day be Christmas Day and not Christmas season. So also we're going to be discussing exercises. What exercises are good for you as we age? CrossFit is great, but that might not be conducive to you if you have some mobility issues. You may need something more gentler like yoga or Tai Chi, which is not as harsh on the body, but will still enhance your flexibility and your mobility. Sleep hygiene is so important, and getting the appropriate amounts of sleep, turning off the TV, blue light, all of that, and how the lack of sleep affects us as far as memories, just our everyday functioning. It's hard to do those things if we're tired and sleepy. Stress management, meditation, yoga, visualization, journaling, and social connections. Although in our digital technological world, and that's great, I can now video my family across the world and see them, there is nothing that beats physical touch and physical connection, and being involved in groups or activities that make you feel good. So we're going to be talking about all of those things in the next few videos. So I just want to thank you for joining me. Again, I am Nurse Sherrie. I discuss everything health and wellness. You can, I'm going to drop my email below if you have any questions or ways to contact me. All my socials will be below, the links. Like I said, the Weekend of Greatness is coming up next weekend. And especially for the ladies, come on out and, you know, just get invigorated professionally and personally. So I want to thank you ahead of time for going on this journey with me. To not only have I embodied this lifestyle, but I've made it my mission to help others embody this lifestyle too. Because the fact of life is that we're born, and if we're really blessed, we'll live a long life. Why not live that long life healthy, full of vitality? And I'm leaving this legacy. I want us to be able to leave a legacy of health and wellness. So I am now talking to my 110-year-old self, because I am claiming that and I'm calling that into being. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you again on the next video.